4 people already started. Good evening to everyone. I will start the stream properly with my voice and stuff properly when we get the few drivers in. So I'll probably read your comments in. Cameron's all ready. Dark Ninja, good luck. All set and ready to go. I think depending on where Nightmare and another driver is, we'll kick off in a minute. Yeah, Nightmare's stuck to AI. Good evening everyone and welcome to the CWC Racing League, the F3 Season 3 at Race 1, the first ever race of the league at the glorious race of Australia, aka the Melbourne track. Now if you all remembered all the glorious times, 1996 is the very first track that Melbourne was absolutely live and kicking. But before I carry on and before I mention a few things, guys, I just want to say a few bits before I start the proper stream stuff. Last week there was a few problems with not only with my commentary but also in the chat as well. But what I can say to you guys is I can only see from my point of view, from what I can. And I know there's a few people that were not happy with my comments and stuff on the stream, but I can only see what I can do on screen. And if I offended you in any way, I do apologise. But at the end of the day, I can only see what I can see on screen, which is like about 19 to 20 drivers, and try and look at it from one commentator's point of view. But like I said, I didn't mention about the chat as well, but I'm everyone's apologised to me and stuff, but if it happens again, I'll let the admins know. But I'm not a professional. I do try my hardest to make sure you get all the live and best commentary stuff anyway. So if you've got any problems, please let me know as soon as. And you know, I want to, you know, from what I saw, there was a few incidences left, right, and centre, but that's dealt with. It's gone now because it was pre-season. There was problems with the lobby and problems galore, shall we say. But that's done with now. So forget that. Pre-season's done and dusted now. And good evening to everyone that's joined the session. I hope you're okay and well. I hope you enjoy the live commentary from myself for all the rest of the season, all being well. So Lewis Hamilton's doing his lapping now. We've got a few drivers that are not available this week. Oh, Scaddy, he'll be the first driver to be. Oh my God, he's on the grass. Scaddy's on the grass. Scaddy is on the grass. That is absolutely manic stuff here. But what can Ninja do? The SHR boys doing everything possible here. Scaddy, he lost it completely on the first corner there, but hopefully he'll bounce back here. But we're doing the first lap, qualifying lap here. We're coming up to, which is turn 6. Yes, turn 6. Coming to turn 7 now. I should have said with the other times, but that was mad stuff. Laudra track corner here now, passing turn 8. Then coming to Clark corner, which is turn 9 now. It needs to get absolutely spot on here. Ninja's on the medium tire at the minute. Passing turn 10, the long straight here. I'm surprised there was no DRS here for this option, but and then you have to like downshift here to try and make sure this is the curb of death. I always remember that one. Passing Hill corner now, and then coming up to Ascari corner now of turn 13. Then coming up to turn 14 now. So, and then come to turn 15. This is for me, this is the trickiest third sector because I always slow around here. Don't know why, but a good time around here will probably hit the 20s. Lewis Hamilton has done a 125.4, but what can Ninja do? Ninja should be doing on the 22s. And the time to beat is a 1 minute 22.8 on the medium tire. But yeah, just interesting stuff here, guys. So the time to beat is a 122.8 from the medium tire. So is there anyone that's near the times here? But oh, it's coming. Watkins gets a tenth quicker than Ninja, so he's in pole position here. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. What can Texas do? I always call him now. Yeah, on that one. Good evening to everyone that's joining the session and watching the stream. Make sure you're live. Make sure you like and subscribe. Be absolutely delighted with that one. PWD Racing says, well said, Malc. Thank you very much. Texas has done a 1 minute 27.5 on the hard tires, so he needs to try and improve quickly. Chris has done a 127.9. Needs to improve quickly. He needs to improve quickly. Now, Assassin Bot is doing everything possible here, and he moves it to 125.6 on the soft tyre. Now, I expect 20s or 21s for the softs. Mediums, 22s is what I'm seeing there, and 23s for the hards. So at the moment, the soft tyres and the hard tyres from Hamilton, Assassin Bot, Texas are not quick enough. Same with Chris. Hennes has done a little bit catching up, same with Matty. Matty's done a 23.4 on the time, so that's a good time. Nennis is just off the track of the minute. I think he's just letting one of the drivers through. Is anyone doing their lapping again? Texas is doing another lapping now. So it's yellow flag set to 1, which I believe... Oh, no! I said that's the corner of death. The curb, like the danger of it at turn 12 at Wait corner. They have to wait and be patient. But no, Texas hit the curb too fast, hit the wall and lost the wheel. Silly bag will not be happy with that. By Cabs, how you doing, mate? You alright? It says good to have you for season 3, Mark. No worries, mate. Just see, Nellis has lost his front wing, so something must have happened there. What can Ivan do? Ivan needs to do everything possible on the Haas car. Let's hope Rich Energy doesn't cause any accidents here to try and curse or anything like that. As a joke for the Haas team and stuff. But Ivan doing everything possible here, but he's on less ERS at the moment, but he will build up to the start. What do you think, guys? What do you think is going to happen with the qualifying? Who do you think is going to be on pole? Who do you think's top 3 for pole? Is anyone top 3 at the moment? We've got 12 viewers, so good evening to everyone that's joined the session. I hope you're okay and well. 11 minutes 20 left, and Ivan's doing his lapping now. So what can he do on his time? With this track, you need to be absolutely spot on with the first corner. If you don't get it right, you will absolutely struggle with the lap as well. Palmer Rages, how you doing, mate? Good evening to you. How you doing? He says some silly bangs for today's race, and top 3 Colo, Watkins and Ninja. So Colo, I have to watch out. I have to find out what Coloman's doing. If you can try and get to the 22s, that'll be a fantastic time for the PWD boys as well as the SHR boys. So I have to see where Scani is now. Oh, Ivan's slowing down. He must have cut the corner at some point. So just watching Scani now. Scani was under pressure watching him on the first corner. I think that's what it was, under pressure. I want to see what happens here with Scani. Scani needs to try and match his teammate here with SHR boys. But like I said, Cameron would be absolutely delighted with a podium on their first race. Oh, brilliant stuff from Coleman, the filler man. Pole position there from Coleman with a 121.5. Brilliant stuff here. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic stuff here. But like I said, what can Scani do? Can Scani try and spoil the PWD boys as well? Cameron, what's your thoughts of the season? Palmy Rages, what are your thoughts? And Partridge, good evening to you, mate. What do you think your chances are with with your team this season. But also, who's going to be your shock? Who's going to be your outsider to prove the doubters wrong this season? It's going to be tough because I don't know who's going to be... I mean, Cooper's done a 22.9 on hard tyres. A 1 minute 22.9 on the hard tyres. That is a cracking time, to be fair. But what can Scani do? Scani needs to try and improve. Oh! A 10th. Scani moves up by a 10. Look, misses out by a 10, sorry. From Coleman. So 121.6. It's coming. In third place with 122 flat. Based on Cooper's time, everyone else's needs to improve by a second in the top 5. Partridge, how you doing, mate? You're right. Pomeranch says LR Cooper is a dark horse. He is a dark horse, to be fair. He did well. Well, before he had the disqualification in one of the pre-season races, and I know he couldn't make it last week because of the issues with the lobby, but so far so good with the lobby. Hopefully everything will be all right and stuff. But so just see what LR Cooper can do. He's going to try and go back into the pits now. Watkins, just want to see what he can do here. Watkins has but not that Gaza. So he's on the Mercedes boy. Partridge unfortunately cannot make the race tonight, so he'll be gutted for the main PWD boys. Hopefully we'll try and get. Hopefully he'll return back next week. So good evening to Old School. How you doing, mate? You're all right. Yellow flags on sector 2, which I believe it was one of the Haas cars. I believe. Oh my God, that was a jump then. That was a jump from from Watkins's car. Hopefully he'll bounce. Well, we bounce forward there. Yeah, Partridge will be back next week. Hopefully to try and help. Definitely try to help Watkins next week with the PWD boys. Try and win the second constructors. His car looked like it was moving about then. But like I said, yeah, Partridge says shame. Just a shame I can't be racing tonight. Cameron says at the moment good for us. Top three at the moment. Oh, brilliant stuff! Azabanada Gaza has done the fastest lap of the qualifying of the first race of the season at the Glorious Race of Australia with a 1:21.3. Cracking time, but compared to what Cooper's time is with the 1:22s, I expect the softs to hit the 1 minute 20s, the mediums to hit the 21s. So at the moment they're still not good enough. But like I said, Ninja did a 1:21.528, 200ths slower than Coleman's time. So they really are up for it tonight here. Matty, what can he do here? He's done a 21.6. To see who else hasn't done a lap in at the moment. Dimo the Destroyer, so probably been called anyway. Nellis, what can Nellis do here? He's on a flying lap at the minute, so he's on fire at the minute. So what can he do on his time here? And he does a 1:23.4 on the medium tyre, so that's a good time, to be fair, a really good time. But still not good, so to compare to what the times are doing, I don't think it's quick enough on that one. Old School says, can someone tell Lufka he isn't good enough for a last to first challenge? He says, fret to see a full grid, and the GOAT, the GOAT commentator for CWC. It says, I'm D1 and I'm struggling to get 121 Gs. But yeah, that's what I say. Oh my God, Nellis! Nellis is trying to get back onto there, but I know he's trying to get back into the track quickly, but he cut the. Not saying harshly, but he cut the corner trying to get back into the pits. But yeah, he's trying to get back into the pits as quickly as possible. But he's doing everything possible here. Ivan, has anyone moved up? Oh, brilliant stuff from Coleman. A 1:21.2 from him. So he moves ahead of Watkins, has a banana Gaza. They really are aiming for the 20s. Sorry. Good evening to Car Cannon. How you doing, mate? You're right. This is LFC crashing on lap 7. So LFC crashing on lap 7. Okay. Just have to wait to see what happens here. But what can Ivan do? 4 minutes 30 left. Where's this time gone, to be fair? So Ivan's going to try and do his lapping now. Where's Dimo? Dimo, no. Oh, Ivan's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Cooper's on the medium tyre, so I expect him to hit the 21s. Based on that time, I expect him to hit the 21s. High 21s, mid 21s. I expect, anyway, from Cooper, because as long as he doesn't get a DSQ again, he'll be the one to watch this season. I know it's only been 2 pre-season races, and I know this is the first race of the season, but I was just letting some of the drivers through. I think he's letting Coleman through. What do you think of this season, guys? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think there'll be a surprise coming up? Do you think there'll be different drivers? I mean, what's your thoughts, guys? Tell me your thoughts. Tell me about the league, etc. And I'll try and make it as best as I can on here. So what can Cooper do? I'm going to watch Cooper's time here at the minute, because is he still on time? Is he still? No, he's dropped. He had an invalidate lap. Problem is with the first corner, you got to get it absolute spot on. Even though you could have 2 wheels on there, yeah, Cooper's trying to cut the corners there to try and get back into the pits as quickly as possible. So what can Ryan B do? So Ryan B is on his lapping now. 2 minutes 50 left. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2 and 3. So we've got yellow flags there. Oh, it's just turned to green now. So hopefully, I've still got yellow flags. So I'm just going to watch it from Ryan B or Ryan A. Oh my God! Was that Dimo? Or was that Colomat? Oh no, sorry, that was Dimo. It was one of the. Yeah, that was Dimo. That went on the gravel there. So hopefully he'll bounce back as quickly as possible. What can LFC do on his time here? Just have to wait and see what happens here. We've got 2 minutes 10 left. 2 minutes 10 left. Oh, LFC thought one of the Renault boys was going to get past there, but 2 minutes left of the qualifying. But what can LFC do? LFC will get a time of a 1:26 flat, but that was invalidated. But the 2 SHR boys, as you can see at the background there with the Renault boys, they're trying to do everything possible there. We've got green flags there, so something must happen there. Oh my God, LFC has made another mistake there, so hopefully he'll bounce back quickly. Dimo's not going to improve his time. I think it's Cohen coming out now. But what's Nellis doing? Nellis is on the soft tyres at the minute, so he needs to hit the 21s to stand any chance of getting to the top, at least the top 5. Or maybe just outside the top 5. As long as he gets to the 21s, that's fine for him. But he's done a 23.4 on the medium, so based on this time, I expect 122s. But it just depends on if he can try and improve as quickly as possible. 55 seconds left of this frantic start. Cooper's retired. Cooper's retired from the session. So he feels like he can't do any more on here. But you all know what's going to happen, guys. You know what's going to happen. I always do it on the stream, but you know what's coming, guys. You know what's coming. It's the final countdown. Time is up. Time is up. They've stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying at the glorious race of the Australian Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the Season 3 F3 League. Here we go, Watkin Colomado. Can he try to hit the 20s? No, he doesn't. He's on a 21.2. That's the time to beat. Can anyone try and beat that? I'm going to watch Ninja's time now because he's the one that's going to be close. Oh, he's slowing down. He won't improve his time. Oh no, Scotty! Both SHRs. Scotty will not improve his time. He's lost it on turn 12 there. Can Watkins try and beat Coleman's time? Can Nellis was watching. He did a 122.1. Someone's moved up. Hennes, but not like Fennes, has done a 121.8. Ivan's done a 121.860. Interesting stuff here. Assassin Bot did a 125.6. LFC Demo did a 141 and 155 respectively here. Nightmare, Ryan B, Vape, Ape Killer are the only ones who have not done a lap in so far. But what can Watkins do? Hazard, but not like Gaza. Gaza won't improve. Oh, Gaza. Hazard, but not like Gaza. Power Rangers predicted it, and he got it spot on, to be fair, on the qualifier. So if he was a betting man, he would have won a lot of money on that one for those top three stuff. But yeah, fair play to Palmer for predicting the top three. Good evening to Ninja. How you doing, mate? You alright? Tell us your thoughts, guys. Do you think that was a good qualifying lap? Do you think that was a good qualifying before we start? But yeah, from Hazard Gaza, it looked like his car's jumping. Palmer, if you with Hazard or Watkins, tell him his car's a bit jumpy on my screen on that one. But hopefully he'll be alright on the night. We're waiting for Assassin Bot to finish off their times. But like I said, LR Cooper will be the one to watch. He's the only one. Well, he's in the top 10 on the hard tyres, so he'll go long and long. I'm not too bad, Ninja, not too bad. Just try and make sure everyone's all cushy, as we all say on that one. But I thought Watkins may spoil the party on Coleman's time. But I always say this, and it's going to come back to me, but I will mention it in a minute. Here are your short qualifying classification for the Australian Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the F3 League. You got Coleman in first, you got Watkins is in second, Ninja in third, Scanny in fourth, Matty in fifth, Hennes but not Fennes is in sixth, Ivan is in seventh, Cohen is in eighth, Nellis is in ninth, Cooper is in 10th, Chris is in 11th, Lewis Hamilton is in 12th, Assassin Bot is in 13th, Texas is in 14th, LFC is in 15th, Dimo's in 16th, Nightmare is in 17th, and Ryan B and Vape Ryan B is in 18th, Vape Ape Killer is in 19th. But the bottom three did not have a time whatsoever. Power Roaches, it says, yeah, it's fine. Okay, fair enough. I'm not saying a word on that one. But yeah, good qualifying from Coleman, Watkins, and from Ninja as well. So it will be the battle of the PWD boys versus the SHR boys. So, like I said, it's interesting stuff because with this Australian track, it's the first race of the brand new season of the 2019 game, but also brand new season of the CWC Racing League, the F3 League. So season 3 of it, but it's actually season 1 of 2019. But it's season 3 in overall with the league as well. But from what I've gathered, from what I've watched from last season, it's been a cracker of a season. So I'll be interested to see if there's going to be any shocks this season. So I can't wait to see the battle of the two teams. I mean, the SHR boys are starting off, and then you got the PWD boys who are been there, done that from last season. So they're going to have the formation lap for 19 drivers, but then we'll have the kick-off in a moment's time. But like I said, what's your predictions, guys? If Palmer Rangers gets the hat-trick again, fair play, he should be a betting man after that. Just waiting to see what happens here. Normally with my streams, I always look at the bottom half to see what they would have gone for. and see if they can go any quicker. So Chris, Lewis Hamilton, Texas, Nightmare and Vape Ape Killer are the only ones who are on the softs. Ryan B, Dimo, LFC have all gone for the hard tyres. Assassin Bot's the only one who's gone for the medium tyre at the moment here. So Assassin Bot, with the tyre wear situations, I think it's definitely one stop if you start with... It may be two stop. You could do soft mediums or soft medium depending on the tyre wear. The tyre wear's not too bad at Australia. It's not that bad, shall we say, but it's going to be a dry race, I forgot to say, from the race classification. PWD race, Partridge is saying Colo, Watkins and Matty. Pine Range says LR Cooper, top 3. So Cooper all top 3. So Colo slowing, building up the drivers up at the back to warm the tyres up as much as possible here. So Coleman in first, Watkins is in second, Ninja in third, Scally in fourth, Matty in fifth, Hennes is in sixth, Ivan is in seventh, Cohen is in eighth, Nellis is in ninth, Cooper is in 10th, Chris is in 11th, AI Car is in 12th, Assassin Bot is in 13th, Texas is in 14th, LFC is in 15th, Dimo is in 16th, Nightmare is in 17th, Ryan B, Ryan Air is in 18th, and Vape Ape Killer is in 19th place. But it's very rare that you start at the back and you could win the race. So it'll be a very interesting stuff if Vape Ape Killer or Ryan B can try and get into the podium stuff. They could do it if they get some safety car stuff. Levels, how you doing, mate? He says, come on, Hazard, but not that Gaza. He says, you can do it if you be good on that one. So here we go for the first race of the brand new season of the CWC Racing League. What can you do on here? Here we go. We've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are go. Great start from everyone. Great, a slow start from one of the Renaults. Matty's moved up to 4th. Oh, we have a 3 to bed. I'm trying to say, oh my, crash. There's been a crash. Watkins drops down. There's been a crash at the start there. There's been a crash at the start. I'm just trying to see what happened. Watkins gone from 2nd all the way down to 18th place. Oh my God, what's happened there? The Force India. Was that Assassin Bot? Assassin Bot went to the back of one of the cars there of Nightmare. So madness start here. So frantic start here at the CWC Racing League, the F3 League, to start off with. So Watkins will not be happy with that. I'd like to know what happened with him after the race, if he does get into the podium, or probably talk to him during that. Oh my God, there's contact between Texas and Ryan B. So there's been contact between the two drivers there. So I will check. Nellis has moved to 5th, 6th now. Nellis is doing a fantastic job, to be fair. He's going side by side with one of the cars. Oh my God, there's been a debris there. There was a bit of debris there. Oh my God, 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed situation here. Nellis moves on to 6th. Nellis drops down to 7th. He did a cracking job, to be fair. Nellis there. One of the Matty's going to the pits. Matty's going to the pits. Coleman's done the fastest lap of the race with a 1:30.7. Old School says Ryan Dim and NFC with the mega strategy. Palmer as well. Partridge says, Palmer, what the hell happened? Palmer says, has broke early with cold tyres. Ninja didn't. That's what I've been told. Paul Ryan from Old School there. Oh my God, those side by side there. Nellis and Headers. That was some cracking battles here between them two drivers here. I'll tell you what, this has been a belter. Watkins is slow and coming back up through the pack here. Oh my God! What has happened between Nellis and Hennes there? I don't know if Hennes just caught on Nellis's car. slight touch there, but Nellis could not go anywhere at that point because he was right by the wall, so he had no other choice. Whatever happens there. Nightmare's trying to close in on Lewis Hamilton on the AI car in 7th place. Needs to try and get past as quickly as possible. Watkins and Vape Killer side by side there. That's a cracking battle, to be fair. Scanny's done the fastest lap of the race. No, Ninja's done the fastest lap of the race with a 1:26 flat. Whatever happens here. So tonight, for the first time this season, I will be doing the interviews for the top 3 drivers. So they'll be the ones to go in. One of the drivers is going to the pits. Chris is going to the pits. So something must happen there with Chris on the soft tyres. Frantic battle here. Whatever happens here. So Mercedes trying to close in. Watkins trying to close in on LFC now. After that, whatever happened at the start there, but Watkins could have a chance here for the inside here. This could be a belter. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move there from Watkins, but Hazard and all that Gaza. I'll tell you what, that's a cracking move from Watkins there. Brilliant, Hazard and all that Gaza. 2. Armour 2 in the bed, please. I'll take it from the outside, and that's what happens. Scanny's dropped. Oh, Scanny's made a mistake. I'll tell you what, turn 12 is going to be a absolute nightmare for all the drivers here, because if they don't get it right, oh my God, Scanny and Nellis, Nellis goes past Scanny now, so Nellis has done a fantastic job. Brilliant driving from Nellis there, with 4th place here. So Nellis moves up to 4th. Scanny, I don't know if Scanny's lost a bit of his front wing. It looks like he's lost a bit of his front wing damage. So mad start here from here. Old School says LFC and Cooper are in a great place. Forza, Asda Price, Ferrari, LFC podium. Yeah, to be fair, Cooper could have a chance of a podium here if he can keep out of trouble here. But Nightmare could have a nightmare problem here with the AI car. Yellow flags on sectors 1 and 2 here. Hamilton's really going for it. Side by side here. Fantastic battle. Oh my God, side by side. Nightmare. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, who's that? Ivan's hit the wall. Ivan, I'm missing all the issues here. So Watkins, the 2 Mercedes. So Watkins could have a chance. No, he's going to try and ease off a little bit here now. So Cooper. Scanny's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Watkins moves up to 7th now, so that's a good recovery drive. Whatever happens here, Vape Killer. Scanny moves up to 4th. What a move there from Scanny to pass. So Nennis moves up to 3rd now, so he's in a podium position. And I think that's the bestest drive he has ever done here. Nellis here, if I remembered it right. So Nellis is going to the pits. Is he going to the pits? Yes, he has. Nellis is going to the pits now. So with the soft tyres, it's hard for me to pick how long the tyres are going to be lasting for. Partridge says, mad drama this. I tell you what, it is absolutely mad stuff here. Watkins moves up to 5th now. LR Cooper. So he's going to try and close in on Scanny now for 3rd place here. Now, at the moment, Coleman's doing everything possible to hold on to 1st. Now, I will say this now. People are going to hate me after this. Lap 5 of 29. He started in pole. Could he get the hat-trick, the win and the fastest lap? Bear in mind, last season, whoever started first has been an unlucky person, shall we say. So Coleman does not want to be that jinx, shall we say, of that situation here. But LFC might have a chance to close in on the AI car of Lewis Hamilton. Cooper could have the DRS straight now. He's got a brilliant opportunity here. Same with LFC here, really, as Old School was saying as well. So Cooper and LFC have got a good chance of going long on the hard tyres. So they might do 20 laps on the hards and then probably do the softs or the mediums to last. Probably about 16 to 20 laps, the hards. Bear in mind, I haven't done much of the tyre wear situation from this game yet, so I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen next. I'm just about to lose my voice, whatever happens here, but so far, manic stuff here at the very first race of the CWC Racing League, the F3 Season 3, Race 1 at the glorious race of Australia. If you like what you see, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for all the live races of the CWC Racing League, the F3 League, but also to other leagues as well. If you want to watch me doing all the, well, listen to me doing the commentary box and stuff. But fantastic. Whatever happens here. We've got Coleman in first, we've got Ninja in second, we've got Scani in third, holding on in third. I think Scani's got wing damage here because he's losing so much time on his teammates here. But I really want to try and close in on Ninja in a minute before this battle here between Cooper and Scani. But then, like I said, there's been a few battles going on at the back here because, like I said, madness stuff. We've got the two Renaults still holding on for second and third, but that could compromise here based on Cooper's time. Oh no, it looked like Scani was lost a bit of his front wing, but from what I can see there's no damage there. So LFC's retired. LFC's retired from the session. So something. Oh no, turn 12. That is the curse, the corner. That is the death curse there. Turn 12 is the absolute ball ache of the drivers. They need to be careful there. If they want to do well, I will not be surprised if there's a safety car. I will not be surprised if there's a safety car. Scani is in sixth at the minute. He's on the hard tyre, so he's going to go long gear to try and go at least 22 laps. So it'll be interesting stuff here from Scani. LFC, Hamilton dived and smashed my wing. Oh, okay. I did not know what happened at LFC, so Ryan Ayres got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so he's moved up to 11th, but Chris has moved up to 12th as well. Dimo, the Dynamic, or Dynamo Demo, or Demo the Destroyer, or whatever nicknames that you want to call him, is in 13th at the minute. Hannes is in 14th at the minute. I will go through all the drivers here. Scania could have... Oh my God, what a move! What a move from Vape Killer. Sorry, there, I couldn't say. Oh my God, Nellis! Nellis could be passing Vape Killer in 9th place. So Nellis has done a cracking job, to be fair. So he really is up for this race tonight, to be fair, after what happened there. But like I said, this is Ninja's pitting. Ninja's pitting for soft tyres. So he's going to do medium, soft. Well, he's already done mediums. He's going to start on softs, I believe. I might be wrong. So Watkins backs up to the podium stuff after that manic start there. So fantastic recovery drive again, whatever happens there. But Nellis is doing a great job here. The yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. I think Hennis has made a mistake, or something must happen from Hennis's point of view. So he's dropped down to 16th. LFC has left the session here. Matty moves up to 9th, passing Vape Killer, and he does it with ease now. So last season Matty dropped down from F2 to F3 to improve on his driving with the wheel stuff. He's good with the qualifying, don't get me wrong, but like I said, with the racing stuff, hopefully he'll try and bounce back into the top 5. That's my opinion anyway. LFC is not happy with the AI drivers, whatever happens here. Tonight there is 16 drivers. 3 drivers are missing tonight. Partridge is one of them. I believe, I can't remember the other 2, but Hennis has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that at all. He didn't want that at all. The leader, Coleman, is in the pits now. So Cooper to start to be in the lead after Coleman's pitting. So he's going for the hard tyres. So he's going to go one stop here. I believe could be a one stop here. Cameron says Ninja's asked if he could check race director to see if he got a speeding pit lane penalty. I will check in a minute. Hennis has retired from the session. Hennis has retired from the session. We had 2 DNFs now. Will there be a safety car? I will have a look at the race director in a minute. I just want to make sure I don't want to miss any battles here, or close to it. Nellis could have a chance of overtaking Lewis Hamilton here. I will quickly have a look at the race director. I will quickly have a look. It doesn't say that he has had a penalty. I can't see any penalties. So, unless... I mean, you can pause it, whatever happens there. Nellis is going to get past AI driver of Hamilton here. Going a little bit on the grass there, but he's still holding on there. But well moved there from Nellis. Nellis has been a driver of the day again so far this race. Palmer Races, Vape and Nightmare are also away. That was it. The other two drivers, also Vape and Nightmare, are not there tonight. So they are the AI drivers. Yellow flag set to 3. Oh my God! That's Scanny! Scanny's made a mistake. So he's dropped down from a good position to drop down to 9th place now. So he has to try and bounce back here. At the moment here, Cooper, Ninja, Coleman will be in the podium stuff tonight. But fantastic driving here, whatever happens here. Ninja would have to pit. Oh, Matty! Matty trying to go for the inside. Oh, this could be a tournament. This is a tournament situation. Matty moves up to 5th here. What a move! What a move there from Matty. Matty Nellis' battle here is an absolute belter of a race here. Power Races is no penalty, I don't believe. That was from when I was just quickly checking on the battle here. What's Ivan doing to try and close in on Chris now for 12th and 13th place here? So Vape and Nightmare are also AI drivers tonight. They're not the real life drivers for this week. So Lewis Partridge is also not there. That's right. Hopefully Hennis will get into the chat and explain what happened there. Ivan has moved up to 12. Chris has dropped down to 13th place now. But this great battle here between Matty and Nellis. This is a great battle for the podium stuff, whatever happens here. Scania got spun by Hamilton. So, the talk of the race again. Two drivers who... Oh, Matty! Matty trying to get the overtake here. Oh, what a move! What a move there from Matty! Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Nellis needs to try and get past Nightmare, the AI driver for tonight. Watkins moves up, passing his teammate Lewis Hamilton, aka Partridge, on there. But Ryan B right there. Oh, Ryan B trying to have a chance here. Nightmare drops down to 6th. Nellis moves up to 5th now. There's a bit of a gap between Matty and Coleman. So Coleman, oh, a bit of contact there between Vape Ape Killer, AI driver of Vape Ape Killer, and Ryan B. So Ryan B moves up to 10th place, but bear in mind he has got penalties. Got to be careful on the grass there, Ryan B, because you don't want to be in that situation. I love this helicopter view. They need to keep that all the time, but they just don't. They don't want to use it. So Scani's going to have a try and chance on AI driver of Hamilton here. So, chance. Scania needs to be careful here because there's been a few times there tonight and in the qualifying that there's been some incidents out on turn 12. The unlucky corner there. Cameron says Scania got spun by Hamilton. So, two drivers who, the talking point is the AI drivers are absolutely ruining two drivers' races already at the start of the race, or the start of the season. But they don't want it to happen. Oh my God, they don't want it to happen. Lewis is going to the pits. Watkins get past Nightmare, the AO driver. So Watkins has got a got 4 lap gap, 4 laps difference between himself and Nellis. So I wouldn't be surprised if the drivers of Cooper and, well, Cooper would need to pit anyway, regardless. Matty would need to pit again. Whatever happens here, but boy, a few drivers are already in the pits already. Who's been your driver of the day so far, guys? I will put the positions. Nightmare and Vape Ape Killer, there are AI, so they do not be included wherever happens here. So Ryan B, Cooper are both joint with their big moves so far. So Ryan B started off in 18th, finishing it at the moment in 9th, but he does have a penalty, whatever happens here. But Ryan B and Cooper are the only ones, and Nightmare, but are the only ones who have not done a stop yet. They have not done a stop yet. Just have to wait and see what happens here. You alright, Hennes? How you doing, mate? I was going to ask you what happened. He's saying he got hit. I got hit in turn 1, then got taken out twice. Was that from the same driver? Was that from the AI driver? Was that different drivers? You have to wait and see what happens. But we might have a couple of hours going on. We've got Texas and Chris, and also we've got Ninja and Cooper. I'm going to have a look at this barrel quickly before I go to Ninja's barrel with the top 2. I always look at the barrel, the closest barrels if I can, as much as possible. So Ivan, try and close in on Ryan B in a minute, and Ninja. I will get to the top 2 as quickly as possible, guys, so bear with me a sec. I will go through all the drivers. Texas has got a chance on Chris, but not as much now. Ivan tried closing on Ryan B, Ryanair in 8th place. So fantastic driving there from Ryan B and Cooper as well for their top 2. Well, the top hard drivers on that one. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. So something must have happened there from one of the drivers there. Ryan B drops down to 9th. Ninja could have a chance now on Cooper now for the first position. This could be a make or break situation here for SHR boys. Oh! I tell you what, Ninja looked like his back end was gone there. I thought he nearly lost it. Hennes has left the session. Hennes, if you're still there, tell us, explain what happened, like in more detail what happened. Cohen can have a chance on Lewis Hamilton here. Oh, chance, makes the move. What a move there from Cohen now. Ninja could have this is an absolute belter of an opportunity here to get on Cooper. We'll watch it from his point of view now. Cooper's tyres is going to be absolutely killing now. Ninja's had the DRS. Oh, Ninja! What a move! What a move there from Ninja! That's a fantastic move there from Ninja. Ninja goes into the lead! Fantastic stuff there. Oh, Ninja's going to the pits. So after all that hard work, it's going to the pits. Nez has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, Texas has got a side by side with the tournament. What a move. What a move there from Texas. Brilliant stuff against Chris. Chris is really struggling with those 11-lap medium tyres. Ninja's already in the pits. He's gone for the medium tyres. He's going to go all the way to the end. Should be going all the way to the end. He'll be on the quicker tyre, but bear in mind, this is going to be frantic stuff here. Cohen could have a chance against Nightmare, but he's struggling at the back. This is a manic stuff here. Watkins stop us all in the list. What a move there from Watkins there. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Fantastic stuff there. Cooper's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So, as things stand, Cooper's in the lead in first place. You've got Coleman in second, Ninja in third, Matty in fourth, Watkins is in fifth, Nellis is in sixth, which I'm watching this battle here at the minute. We might have a 3-car battle at the moment between Ryan B, Texas and Chris in a minute, but Cohen might have a chance on taking Nightmare. Ninja's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So fantastic stuff here. If you like what you've seen so far, please make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, what's happened? Scan is spun again on turn 12. Ryan B is... What's happened? Ryan B is crashed. Ryan B is crashed. Yellow flag sectors 2 and 3. There's been no safety car. I expected a safety car at least, but there's been none. What has happened tonight? We have had 16 drivers, and now we've got 13 drivers remaining of this frantic start of the CWC Racing League, the F3 League. Whatever happens here tonight, but Chris has got a chance now on Texas. Ivan's in the pits now. Boy, need to get a drink quickly before my throat kills afterwards. So at the moment we've got 2 AI drivers battling out, but we're not too bothered about that. We were after Chris and Texas. We're after Chris and Texas for the battles here. We've got a yellow flag set to 1. Assassin Bot retired from the session. Assassin Bot has retired from the session. Ivan's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So something must happen with Assassin Bot on sector 1. Hopefully we'll bounce back as quickly as possible here. But this has been a belt of a race. Lap 17-29 of the CWC Racing League, the F3 League. Who's been your driver of the day so far? Lap 17 or 29. Who's been your driver of the day so far? Oh my god, who was that? That was Dimo, I think. Ryan B's left the session. So we had, well, we started with 19, well, 16. We've got 12 drivers remaining. 12 drivers remaining. Scan is in the pits. Nellis is in the pits as well, but he has just got out in time against Texas and Chris. So that's a good advantage there for Nellis. He's done a magnificent job. Whatever happens here tonight. Cooper's doing really well, to be fair. He's doing exceptionally well here. But looking at this now, Ivan could have a chance on one of the AI cars. Matty's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So, Palmer, if you're there, mate, if you can mention me about the penalties without me changing over, that would be fantastico, magnifico. We've got yellow flag set to 2 again. So, I'm hoping that's not turn 12 again. I'm hoping that's not turn 12 again. Yellow flag set to 2 again. No, it's not. I don't know if it's just letting one of the drivers through or what, but to tell you what, Matt is in the pits now. 15 laps of the medium tyre, so he's going to go mediums again. Which I don't blame him for, because that is the safest option. He doesn't want to go for the hards because there's no point. Mediums is the best option for that situation there, and he's doing a fantastic job to keep it on there. But as long as he gets ahead of Nennis, which I doubt it. Oh, he does. He does get ahead of Nennis. I thought he might have got stuck in the pit. Not stuck in the pits as in the glitch, should we say. But we might have a 4-car battle soon between Matty, Nennis and Texas, and also Chris to join the party here. But Ivan has pitted. Dimo has pitted as well. So this has been interesting stuff here. Whatever happens here, there's been some talking points. Whatever happens here tonight, the AI cars are really ruining some of the drivers tonight, and I'm not sure what's happened with some of the driving stuff at the start, but we have to wait and see what happens here. Oh, Ninja's gone. Ninja. What's happened to Ninja? What has happened to Ninja? Oh, there's been yellow flags. Oh, it's gone wide. It's gone there. What's happened to Ninja? What has happened to Ninja? Ninja would have been on a great race here. Whatever happens here tonight. Power Roach says Cooper's got 3 seconds. Ivan's got 3 seconds. Is that 3 seconds or 3 lots of penalties? Palmer, sorry. Dark Ninja's just come back to me saying he he was pushing way too hard with the car and stuff. So hopefully he'll bounce back next week. So SHR boys on their debut race tonight. It's not a great start, whatever happens here tonight, but hopefully, I'm sure they will bounce back. They had their first ever podium last week, so I'm sure they'll bounce back. Unless Scotty, out of nowhere, pulls a rabbit out of the bag here. Cooper could have a chance on Watkins here for second place here. Dark Ninja says not here next week. Oh, Watkins! Cooper! Oh, what a move! Two, side by side, two in the bed. Two, oh my God, what were you doing, Malc? Two in the bed. Oh, what a move! Oh, fantastic stuff there from Cooper. But Watkins could have a chance to get bounced back here. Oh, Ninja's left the session here. So Cooper's on fire at the minute. So I think it was Palmer who said Dark Horse Cooper. DRC? Forget DRS, you got DRC, Dark. DRC? Why did I say DRC? LRC. LRC? We got Dark Horse, Coop. Well, why did I say DRC? Don't know why. Scanny's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, Scanny's retired! DNF'd! Oh, it's crashed at turn 2! This is not good for the SHR boys, whatever happens here tonight. Not a great debut of the race, of the season, the start of the season. Some manic stuff here, whatever happens here tonight. Cohen could have a chance to get past on Nightmare, and he does. Cooper. Let's go through the ranking order here. So we got 19 started here, well 16. And now we have 10 remain, because there's 3 drivers who are not racing tonight. Yeah, Palmer Roach says unlucky start to the season, whatever happens. It has been, to be fair, it is really unlucky for the SHR boys, because I think it would have been a close battle between them and PWD boys, but I reckon it'd be a close season between those two teams for the constructors. Raf says unranked it will be. Do you mean the lobby, Raf? Cameron says this track doesn't suit our drivers, which is fair enough. You know what I mean? I like the track, but I've just not got used to it and stuff, so... And Raf says those AI are actually ridiculous. I mean, it's not my call, mate. It's not my call. Oh my God, Chris could have a chance on Texas here. It's not my call. We might have a 3-car battle here. This is a frantic start here. We've got lap 22-29 of the CWC Racing League, the F3 League. Live and exclusive. I'm your host with the most, Malc, on that one. Yeah, Palmer Rich says it's being talked about. It is understandable, you know what I mean. We've got a 4-car battle here. 4-car. LFC says the AI need to go. Oh my God, what would happen to Texas? Texas side by side with AI driver, and he makes the move. Fantastic stuff. Chris could have a chance. Chris lost the momentum because of the AI driver, and now Cohen go for the inside. Oh, what a move! Oh, fantastic move! Fantastic! Absolutely fantastic move there from Cohen there. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant move of the day there. I tell you what. Same with Watkins, move of the day as well. But Ness is improving as well, to be fair. So he's done a cracking job. Cohen moves up to 7th. Oh no! What's happened? There's been a... Oh my God, what's happened there? Cohen and Chris. Cooper's retired now. What's happened to Cooper now? Yellow flags at turn 14, I believe. Oh, Cooper's gone off. So Cooper, who could have had a good start, Cooper's left the session now. I'm not sure what happened with the AI driver and the battle between. Yeah, the guys are saying what. Absolutely madness stuff here. Chris could have a chance on Cohen now. So Cohen and Chris have lost a bit of their front wings. That's why they've lost a bit of damage there. Yeah, as you can see, Chris has lost a bit of his front wing on the left. Same with Cohen on the left as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to the pits to put the fresh tyres in, because Nightmare's coming back in. Same with Van. 19 drivers, 16 drivers. I keep saying it, 16 drivers remaining. And now we will have 8 drivers to finish. So, looking at it from everyone's point of view, I'm just trying to see if there's other action going on. There's all a bit spread out now, so hopefully we'll get there. Yeah, Old School says Tucker LFC, absolute madness. Who wants to race AI? No. Raf says I only practiced some hot laps because I didn't expect to make the race, so my prep was rubbish. Pyro says it's being looked into. There's no option to remove this, so currently they are looking into it. Partridge is saying there's no option in the league between 19 cars. Ideally, we want to use the league function because of how easy it makes the whole system. But clearly it doesn't work. Old School says fair. Coleman clearly also belongs in D2. Do you mean F2? Did you mean F2? Sorry, old school. LFC says, what the hell happened there? Ivan's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. LFC says Carlo needs to move up. Raf says, yeah, no, but the defence so hard and other drivers don't like them so well. So back to there. So I'm just reading some of the comments while I was trying to see if there's any other battles going on. We might have a battle between Ivan and Nightmare, the AO driver, in a minute. So they're all saying Hamilton needs to go on the banned list. So Hamilton will be banned from CWC Racing League, whatever happens here. PW Partridge is saying the league will be changed. I can only apologise for the affected drivers tonight. Unranked will be used, so this won't happen again. We tried to use it, but ultimately it has not worked. Sorry again, guys. That is the words from Partridge just now on the stream. So Ivan, oh my god, Ivan tried closing on Nightmare on the AI driver for 6th place here. Oof. Chance now, and he makes the move. What a move there from Ivan. Makes the move possible there. So brilliant stuff there from Ivan. LR Science, I think that was LR Cooper, is absolutely not happy with it. Those sisters co-masters just need to patch it. We could all comment everything that we ever wanted, but it doesn't always get what we wanted, basically. But I will repeat what Partridge just said. The league will be changed. Can only apologise for the affected drivers tonight. Unranked will be used from now on, so this won't happen again. We tried to use the league format, but ultimately it has not worked. Sorry again, guys. So that's the words from Partridge. So next week we will not be using the league format. We will be using the unranked lobbies to do the proper ones, because it's cost at least 3 or 4 drivers tonight. From LFC, Henners, Assassin Bot, Ryan B, Ninja, Scanny and Cooper, they've all had the DNF, same with the AR driver and Lewis Hamilton. Vape, Ape Killer, Nightmare, still the AR drivers on track, so 9 drivers remaining. So 9 drivers are remaining from here. So old school saying, oh, Cohen might have a chance on Vape Killer. A little bit of contact at the back, but it's still carrying on here. Cohen could have a chance on Vape Killer. He might have to back. Ooh, this could be a belter. He needs to do the DRS. He needs to do the DRS. Oh, I tell you what, that was so close to the wall there. But Cohen, it's okay, Cohen. Cohen, it's okay. You've made the move, and he does it with ease. Fantastic stuff. Old School says Partridge is a top bloke, to be fair. On another note, glad Cloudy got moved up and Colo and didn't, and Colo, it's made for an ultra competitive league. But don't get me wrong, it's been a good battle here, whatever happens here tonight. So the two PWD boys at the moment here with Coleman and Watkins in first and second place. Matty's in third at the minute. So they're on good form at whatever happens here. Palmer, if you're there again, or whoever's watching from the screen, can you make sure how many penalties they've got, or seconds of penalties they've got? From what I've seen, there was a few issues, not only with the AI drivers, but there was a few issues from the start of it as well. So I couldn't catch everyone's. Bear in mind, I'm only one commentator, so I can't cover all areas of aspect. Is Colo an AI car? Not that I know of, mate. Colo should be racing. LFC says, is Colo an AI car? He's still racing, mate. He's not ghosting on my screen. Whatever happens here. Cohen could have a chance on Nightmare for 7th place now. So he's got 2 laps remaining now to try and get back into this. And he might do it in the next DRS. It's just a little bit of contact at the back. Palmer says, no, Colo isn't an AI. Chance there for Cohen to get past Nightmare now for 7th place. And he does it with ease. He will have the second DRS, I believe. He should have the second DRS. Yes, he does. He has the DRS and extends his gap between himself and Nightmare, the AI car, for 7th place. Pyrus' driver of the day is Watkins, though. Watkins for a recovery drive, I believe, yes. But I always look to pick out who's had the biggest position moves. So at the moment here, I'm not including Vape Killer. Oh my God, what's happened there? I'm not including Vape Killer because he's an AI car, same with Nightmare. So Texas is another driver for driver of the day. Matty's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. So still battling out with Cohen. We're on the final lap of the race. Final lap. Went from third to last to second. Yeah. To be fair, I always look at the positions and I also look at who's had the biggest moves as well as recovery drives as well. So Watkins and Texas are my 2 driver of the day competitors so far in this race. Can't say pronouncing it properly on here. So where is Coleman now? Coleman is on. He's going to do his proper lap. I'm just going to watch him now because there's not much gaps from there anyway. But like I said, Coleman, I haven't spoke much from Coleman because he's just driven his own race and he's just done a fantastic job. But then again, what would have happened if Cooper did not have the DNF? What could have happened if Ninja didn't have the DNF? Would it be a different story? Would Watkins would have got back into the podium stuff tonight? It would have been a different story whatever happens here tonight. But coming up to the final few corners now with Coleman, the Villa man, the pole man. Has he had the fastest lap of the race as well? No, Ninja had the fastest lap of the race. So he does not get the... unless he makes the fastest lap of the race so far, he has just won the Australian Grand Prix. So congratulations to Coleman on his fantastic drive there. Watkins, great recovery drive. As Palmer said, he's got from second to third, then back to last, and then back into second place. He had to drive like a madman, and he'd driven it with ease. The Albion fan, and did not know until I found out the other day. So fair play to Hazard Gaza and Matty. Depending on penalties. Oh my God, penalties situation here. Matty finishes second. Where's Nellis? Will Nellis try to get to the podium stuff, or would Matty hold on for third? So it'll be the top three. So Coleman, Watkins, Matty will have. Actually, pardon me, did you say those three? Or someone said them three? I'm sure someone said them three. Coleman, Watkins, and Matty. Someone said that. I'm sure I've seen it on the chat. Might be wrong, but Nellis did finish fourth, so that's a great drive from Nellis. So he moves up to fourth place. Texas finishes in fifth. Ivan finishes in sixth. Cohen is in seventh place. Someone predicted those three. I'm sure I've seen it the other just. Oh no! So fair play to everything. If it was Palmy, get him to predict the lottery results on that one. Fair play. So well done to Coleman. Well done to recovery drive from Hazard on that Gaza, and well done to Matty on third place. So fantastic drive. Oh, Partridge. I saw that. I thought Partridge got it spot on there, so I thought he got it there on that one. Ivan is not happy with the AI driver situations here, but I will have a look at the standings quickly because I know it shoots off after. I've got to do it quick. Here are your race classification for the Australian Grand Prix for the CWC race. Oh, you bugger! So it'll be Coleman, Watkins, and Matty for the top three positions. So they would join me in the commentary box tonight. So I'm going to invite them in now. Good evening, guys. Can you make sure you invite Matty over, because I don't think I've got him on the friends list. Sorry. So while the guys are set up and prepped and ready to go, before they carry on, I need to make sure that they've got the allow voices to be shared on the party settings to make sure that they all sorted on that one. But I'm just waiting for Matty to join in now. Oh. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for Matty to join to talk about their views. It will have to be a quick interviews for the guys.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so they'll know what's going to happen.
Matty.
Right. So hopefully Matty did not include allow voice to be shared, excuse the language, wherever happens.
Naughty language, Matty.
Yeah, so excuse that one there, guys. But guys, if you're in the chat, if you're in the comments box, if you've got any questions for Coleman, for Watkins, or for Matty W7, please make sure you do that before the end of the stream, and hopefully we'll get your questions in as soon as possible. But before I carry on, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all the live races of all the Monday night stuff. LFC is going to ask a question in a minute, but Matty, before I carry on, mate, make sure you got your loud voice to be shared on the party settings if you can before we kick off. So you know, you allow voice to be shared, you know, on the party settings. Please make sure you got your allow voice to be shared is on. Yeah, please. So just waiting for the guys. Are you all set, ready to go?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Nice one. So the three guys, I'm going to speak to Coleman first, the pole man, the villain man. Then you got Hazard and Gaza in second place, and then you got Matty W7 on that one, but not 007. It's W7 on that one. So just have to wait and see what happens here with the guys here, and talk about their views of their thoughts of the race, and then might quickly ask the questions in. LFC's got a question for Colo, but we'll ask that after I've done the questions for Colo. So Colo, how you doing, mate? You alright?
I'm alright, you?
Yeah, knackered now after all the commentary stuff on that one. My voice is completely gone afterwards. But tell us your thoughts of the race tonight. What's your thoughts?
Oh, pretty good. Pole got to start the championship off right. I was pretty scared from Ninja's pace and LR's pace through qualifying. I thought they were going to jump me on the quali, but Ninja went for a 2-stop, and I thought that was a strategical play. Like, I thought that would actually jump me, but his pace wasn't good enough on the soft, so I jumped him. He binned it somewhere, and so did LR, and pretty much a free win for me.
Yeah, I mean, what happened with Ninja and Cooper? I think it would have been a different story had they not had the incident. Did you think if they were still there? Do you think there would have been a worry for you during the race if they were still racing?
I don't think so. Yeah, they have penalties, so they still would have been in the back of my mind, definitely trying to push on. But when they binned it, I just coasted, try not to lose and just keep the car in one piece.
Yeah. Was there anyone out there that you thought that could have been worried, like on your behalf at the moment, or was you just trying to take each lap as it goes? Because I always say it in the stream, and you hate me every time when I say it. You was on pole, and you always last season, whoever got pole did not finish the race. That curse is now broken from Coleman. So Coleman has actually broken the curse. Now, unless someone does it exactly the same, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But was you worried at any moment in time when you think that's going to be at the back of your mind about, I've been pole now, I could lose it here if I don't watch it?
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of places to lose it at Australia, and especially on hard tyres at the end. They're not very nice to brake with, and if you hit a curb, you're just gonna spin. I actually lost it quite a few times, but saved it. Luckily, it was very close.
Yeah, would have been close, to be fair, but like I said, I mean, that's a good start for you tonight, and you did a magnificent drive, whatever happens tonight. Do you think this will be a catalyst now to do well in the Drivers' Championship as well as the Constructors? I know it's only one race in.
I don't know. I can't really say for now because last season I won in Russia for the first race, so it's too early to say anything, to be honest.
Would you say, is there any races that you get worried about this season that you think I don't want to do it? You know what I mean?
Not really, because both the street tracks are off, and I hate those. So I think every track's pretty strong for me.
Fair enough. But like I said, you've done a magnificent race. You've just done it with ease, and you think at one point you think I'll just take it easy. A few cars had the struggle of turn 12, which is like that fast left right-hander, you know, after the second sector into the third, where you go left and then right, sharp right into the DRS straight part. But everyone was crashing at that point. Was you at the back of your mind again thinking, don't do what everyone else is doing, hitting the wall at turn 12 at that point?
Yeah, definitely. That's why the last, like, when LR Cooper binned it, I literally went into non-ERS and literally just coasted through those corners. I really don't want to lose it there.
Yeah, because the problem is, it's like you want to try and be quick, but you don't want to bin it at that corner. It's like the curse of death on that one, that corner of death on that one. But like I said, do you think, is there any rivals, last question from me, is there any rivals that you look out for this season?
Definitely the SHR boys. They were strong today, but just couldn't keep their cars in one piece, to be honest.
So you reckon the SHR boys are the ones to watch this season for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. Carlo, there's one quick question from LFC. He said, Carlo, very quick, do you think you're too quick for F3? That's what I've been told.
No, because if you look at the quali, the SHR boys were only a tenth off me, 2/10 off me. I don't think that's too much. And then
Cooper was there with hards as well.
Exactly. Cooper was really high up on hards. I think it was a 22.9 on hards, which is really good pace. And you saw at the start of the first stint, Ninja was so much faster than me on the softs, and he overtook me.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He pit early and went on the wrong strategy. So you never know. If he went on the one stop, he might have beaten me.
Yeah, but it's like coulda, woulda, shoulda. But whatever happens tonight, it's like you've done your job. You've done it tonight, and you've done a fantastic job. Whatever happens here, Colo. Guys, before I carry on, guys, at the comments, if you've got any more questions for Colo or any other drivers of Watkins and Matty, please say before we shut down in about 10-15 minutes time. So Colo, man, congratulations on your win tonight, and I wish you all the best of luck whatever happens this season. Hopefully you'll see you again in the podium stuff. Well done for tonight, mate. Keep up with the good work as always.
Cheers.
So you got Hazard, but not that Gaza Watkins. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Right, a bit sweaty.
Sweaty. Right, a few things now. What actually happened at the start? Because I saw your car spun, so I didn't see exactly.
I was facing backwards. Basically, what happened on the formation lap, because we slowed down right towards the end. I think Ninja didn't realise and just hit me. So obviously, you both get disqualified, don't you? For contact. So me and Ninja were sat on the grid, and obviously our tyres had gone cold. So I think I broke a bit earlier, and then I don't know. I'm gonna watch back later, but I collected with Ninja, and then it just spun me round. So, and I was just facing backwards to the turn one, down to last place from second. So.
Yeah, but I bet you were thinking.
I think it was down to the cold tyres, to be honest.
Oh, okay. So there was no issues, no tissues, so we say, on that situation. So for the guys here, because I looked at it was like there was a bit of contact, but I did not know what.
Yeah, I think exactly. there was a little bit of contact. I'll watch it after this and have a look.
But like I said, from my point of view, it looked like it had contact, but I don't know if your screen did not have any contact. So this is why I was a bit confused. What actually happened? Or I don't know whether you lost it or someone got hit.
Yeah, cold tyres and maybe a little bit of contact, I think. That's what I think I've gone with there. So.
Fair enough. But you did a great drive, to be fair. Would you have done a different drive? If you didn't have that bad start, or whatever happened at the start, would you have done something different with the strategy, or would you have gone for the same?
That was that was our strategy all along, really. Softs are hard. We worked it out, and it was 2 seconds faster than anything else. So.
Fair enough. But
I would have been like to be challenging Colo instead of finishing 20 seconds or whatever it was behind him.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. But like I said, it's been you did a good drive to be. You and Texas were the top. Were my two drivers of the day. I don't know which one to pick yet, so I have to wait and see what happens on that one. But because you've made the biggest recovery move, and he's made the biggest moves from the start.
Second to last, the second, really.
Yeah. So to be fair, it could have been a different story. You could have won it as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
At the same time.
I just wanted an interview, to be honest. That's what I was trying for.
Fair enough. He didn't care about the win. He just wanted that interview for the first time. That's fair enough. Fair dues. And no, I don't blame you. Just get more autograph afterwards, and you'll be fine afterwards. So, as I was saying to Colin, man, was there any drivers that you were scared of tonight?
Well, when I saw Cooper put that lap in with the hards, I was like, geez, like, what are we going to have to do here if he goes on to softs? Because if he would have gone on to softs, he was rapid, like, so.
Yeah, I think...
And then obviously the SHR boys as well.
Yeah, to be fair, Cooper is like a dark horse, to be fair, to watch.
Yeah. He was good in Spain, wasn't he? Come last to fourth.
Yeah, because he had that DSQ at the qualifying. He would have had.
I think he's definitely going to be one of the top 4 racing.
Same question from Colin Man as well. Who's your main rivals this season?
My main rivals are Partridge when he gets back. You've always got to beat your teammate, haven't you?
Okay.
Colo, because I had a good battle with him last season.
Okay.
I'd like to have a better battle with Coop because obviously I was on really old hards and he was on soft, so there's no way I was catching him. And then obviously we want to beat the SHR boys on constructors as well.
Fair enough.
So I've got four or five rivals.
Fair enough. Do you want the whole list? Do you want the whole teams on that one next? On that one for yourself next. So he has about Gaza. He just wants all the lists. So everyone's a rival on his books. Whatever happens. Yeah. But is there any tracks that you're looking forward to the start at the season at CWC or?
To be fair, I want to get. I don't really like Australia and Baku. So once they're out of the way, I'm definitely looking forward to the middle stint, like the European stint. That's like, especially Britain, because I want to redeem it from last year.
So would you say we would watch you from after Baku to watch out in the battle? Okay. Okay. I have to remember that. Do not watch Watkins after what happened tonight. And
to be fair though, last season, I got driver of the day for you at Baku, so you might have to watch me at Baku.
Again, I might have to watch Watkins in Baku to see what he can do on that one. So, but like I said, with this, fantastic recovery drive. I think it would have been a different story had you not had that collision at the start. But like I said, whatever happens, Hazza, but not that Gaza. Wish you all the best of luck for the rest of the season, and we have to get the autograph for the second time this season on that one. So, but cheers, yeah, well done for tonight. Congratulations.
Oh, just a quick one as well. We will be going to unranked lobbies next week because of the issues with the AI. We did say we were going to trial it this week, and obviously if there's issues, we'll just bin it off and go to unranked. So just so everyone's clear with that.
Yeah, Partridge did mention it for me to say to everyone else as well, which is what respected anyway. So I think that's...
Yeah, we did say we'll give it a trial, and obviously it hasn't worked, so we'll just move on from it.
But from the driver's point of view, like you don't have to say it, but for the drivers who got affected by the AI drivers tonight, it's going to cost them big at the start.
Yeah.
Would you agree on that one?
Yeah, definitely. But obviously you just got to... It's one of those, isn't it? Like, you just got to treat it as another person. I know they are a bit dodgy, but it's annoying, but...
Yeah, but it's like, it could... if it could cost them the title, it could cost them...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I'm not pointing fingers or anything,
we're going to talk about some things anyway, and just see what we can do. But definitely unranked lobbies next week.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think that's the wisest decision that you guys have decided anyway from next week anyway. Good evening to Devin McGillivray. I've pronounced it wrong. He says no, a championship is the only indication. Okay.
What does he mean by that?
A championship is the only indication.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to say on that one. I don't know if that was one of the questions that I mentioned about.
I don't know who Devin is. Do you know who Devin is?
That guy in the career, isn't it?
Devin Butler.
Yeah. I knew someone would probably say that on stream. But yeah, well done, Hazza. Well done for tonight. And
cheers, thank you.
But like I say, you guys can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. No, of course. Matty, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Not bad yourself?
Not too bad. My voice is gone after all the commentary stuff, and I'm sure everyone's all knackered after listening to me on the commentary stuff anyway. But tell us your thoughts of the race tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty good, really. I ruined my last lap in qualifying. I was a couple of 10 subs, so I might have been able to get P3. In the race, I sort of got caught up in the first lap. I don't know. I had got through if they wanted it, whether it was a spin or a little collision. But yeah, I sort of slowed down and I got caught by Cohen and got front wing damage. So
yeah, I think I saw a glimpse of it, but I didn't see exactly what happened unless I'm mistaken from another battle going on. But there was like some debris and stuff going on, so that's why I was querying about it as well at the time. So, but like I said, Matty, would you say that's your best drive tonight to get third tonight?
I've had one or two, but I should imagine the competition sort of everyone's really good, very similar on pace really. So yes, yeah, it was quite a good drive, quite a good recovery. Got a bit lucky with a few of the retirements.
Yeah.
I did plan for the soft, medium, soft. I thought I'd go for the 3-stop, 2-stop, sorry. But yeah, that sort of went out the window.
Yeah.
Front wing damage. So yeah, I went on to 2 sets of mediums, and it did work.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw, Matty, you did some great battles, and I looked at it from the racing as well. You had some great battles with Nellis as well, and you two have had a ding-dong battle, left, right, and centre. Did you think you and Nellis had a great battle tonight, would you say, on one of the battles?
Yeah, from previous last season, he's definitely picked up his pace. So I thought I'd get past him or catch him, get past him, and no offence to him, but not with too much of an issue. But yeah, he sort of, I slowly caught him up. I got past him and I couldn't lose him. And when I pitted, I think he must have pitted again because I thought I'd come out about 7th or 8th, but I came out. I think it was only Watkins who got me in the pit lane. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really have that.
Yeah. To be fair, Matty, you did to me, you've done a great battle and done a brilliant drive to get into 3rd place. Would you have still got 3rd had Ninja and Cooper were still there, or would you say not?
I'd probably say no. I think I was a little bit far back. Maybe I could have had a better battle with him if I didn't get the damage on the first lap, but it's a racing incident really that was. So
Yeah.
it's his fault.
No. Carry on, mate. Sorry. Was you going to say something? Sorry.
Yeah, it's just one of them things. But yeah, with the front wing damage, no, they would have been gone. But without, then maybe, who knows, we might have been able to have a better battle. I think I did have a bit more pace than I showed in qualifying, so I'd say it invalidated my lap. But,
Oh, okay. I would have loved to have seen you try and get into the top 3, just like shot up into the 20s out of nowhere, and you'd be like, "Oh, there's Matty, shot up there." They're like, "Bloody hell, he's done the fastest lap of the race and that one, or fastest lap of the qualifying and stuff." But
it the fastest lap of the race, but whether Ninja set was insanely quick.
yeah, Ninja, like on his day, he can be really quick. Same with Coleman and Watkins on their day. I'm just saying, on their days, and the tracks that they like as well.
Not Australia.
I'm just saying it now before you guys say, "Hey, hang on a minute, I'm not quick around here. You can bugger off." You know what I mean? On that one, so. But as I was saying to some of the guys, this is the final few questions for you, mate. Is there any drivers that you thought of are your battles for this season? Would you say?
I'd say I'm very, very track dependent. But fingers crossed with a bit more practice, like I can show up a few more of the races. So fingers crossed, be battling with them. Quite a lot of the top sort of 6 lads. Everyone's very close up the top there. So I'd say that there is about 6 people battling.
Ooh, okay. Now you said 6 people. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Who's your main? Out of those 6, who are your main rivals? Out of the 6, or would you not say?
Well, you've got to go for the ones at the front. I mean, PWD and Colo Manor, they're consistently in the top sort of 3 qualifying positions, so you'd love it to be them. Probably more Scannies, pace. I feel Scanny might be a little bit dependent as well.
Okay.
But he's very, very quick at the same time, so.
Fair enough.
Maybe battling with him a bit more than the other guys, I don't know.
Okay. It's quite interesting stuff from you guys to hear, like, who's the main rivals. Watkins is everyone's driver's rivals on that one. And anyways, so he just doesn't care on that one, shall we say, on the driver stuff. But like I said, with your son Matty, is there any tracks that you're looking forward to see your potential, the best of your driving, shall we say?
Hockenine's always been a favourite of mine, as long as I can keep the corner cuts down there.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, yeah, there's nothing stands out, but like everyone else said, I mean, the things like Monaco and that have all been taken out. I think Silverstone, I'd like the track, but I think everyone's very, very quick there, so I'll need to up my game. a lot of practicing and then to be competitive. So I'm probably not looking forward to that one as much.
Fair enough, fair enough. Like I said, I remembered you from last season. Was it last season or this season before, where you was
Dropped down, didn't you?
Yeah, dropped down from F2 to F3.
Oh yeah.
And you're still on the wheel. Is that correct? You're still on the wheel.
Yeah.
How does it feel comparing F2's pace to F3's pace? I know it's different now, but at the time, did you notice a lot different or more competitive now? Or
I think there was a bigger gap between the front, so that you had lots of Brandon, Midnight, Star. Them guys are incredible.
yeah,
But these guys are very, very good too. I think Brandon had just that next step up. But I mean, I don't think them guys are with us anymore. But, yeah, they were a little bit too quick for me, and I couldn't keep on their pace. So luckily, I'm not too far.
yeah. Fair enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, Matty. You've dropped down from F2 to F3 on the wheel, and from what I saw, the first race I ever saw you raced, it was just immense driving, and I knew you could do well with the wheel. But it was I think it's the consistency as well that's cost you a few times. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But also, don't get me wrong. I mean, hopefully this season could be the catalyst now to getting the podiums this season. Same with Coleman and Watkins when they're trying to get my autographs afterwards on this one. You know what I mean? Do you expect more podiums, or you just see how it goes this season? This is the final question.
I'll probably see how it goes, really. Like I said, plenty of practice. I think last season I did get 2 podiums, but like you said, like it's so inconsistent. I think I could have had a couple of more podiums, but so a bit wrong for me.
My advice,
yeah. I think it's even more competitive this year than it was last year. Some boys and 2 gyms, so very good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one. It's more competitive than last season. Now I know the cars I feel like are more quicker. I think they're more quicker,
especially the new update as well now.
Yeah, so they're more quicker now. But yeah, it was just madness stuff here. But like I said, it is getting close with the battles, and I think it's going to be a close season. It just depends on the consistency from yourself, Matty, and all the drivers to try and make sure they get a good start. But as Watkins was saying earlier, we do apologise for all the drivers who were affected with the AI driver of Lewis Hamilton. He has banned from CWC Racing League, whatever happens here. But
the other 2 actual real person AI weren't that bad. It was just Hamilton, which was the worst one, I thought, anyway.
Yeah.
Too proud, isn't he?
Yeah.
Too many world champs.
Too many world champs. Matty, I've got a question from Henners, but not that Fenners of Sky Sports. You got Matty said, Matty, great drive, mate. I hope that qualifying just behind you gave me a chance. Do you think I can beat you to a podium for once? That's from Henners.
It's the first race, so yeah, God, keep up the good work. You were very close. I don't know what happened. I saw you retired in the race. I'm not too sure what happened, but who knows? You could be up there as well. I'll be watching our back soon.
Fair enough. We've got some more comments, not questions. Sorry, we've just got last minute comments. Dave Javu, how you doing, mate? Hey, I've remembered Dave from, I think it's the same Dave Javu from PSGL, I think. It says close battles for the lead. Texas, it says, oh, absolutely beautiful production, CW. You're a beaut as always. Okay, thanks. I'll take the trophy on that one, but thank you very much. But yeah, guys, Matty, I wish you all the best of luck. Whatever happens, congratulations on getting 3rd place, and again, I wish you all the best of luck. Whatever happens this season, whether it's a podium, whether it's an autograph, wherever we wanted on that one situation, on that one anyway. But fair dues. I'll do it after the stream, mate, on that one. But thinking, what the hell's going on next on that one? But well done, Matty. Well done for your top 3, well, 3rd place podium still. So congratulations, guys. I'd like to thank Coleman Hazard Banana Gaza Watkins, and Matty 007. Forget W, but it's 007 now. So, Matty Bond. The name's Bond. Matty Bond. Oh, there you go, you got a new nickname now, Matty. I hope you like all the comments and everything like that. But you guys can stay if you want. If you're going to shoot off, I don't mind, but I'm going to do my final thoughts and then I'm going to shoot off anyway. So, just stop the stream. What to say for thanks to the guys for the podium stuff. So they've been a cracker as always. I'm not saying Polly won a cracker with the biscuit type stuff, but hopefully it'll be all right and stuff. But my final thoughts of the race. Fantastic qualifying to start off with. Collarman started off in the pole position. The pole man situation. And he held it on there with the pole to win the race. He missed out on the hat trick by missing the fastest lap of the race based on Ninja's time of a 1:24, I think it was 1:24, 1:23. I can't remember what time it was.
Is that outside the top 10?
Yeah, he won't get that because he'd be outside the top 10, I think, because he did
I have
get.
a feeling I was about 1,000th of a second off it or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was that time, but I apologise if I got it wrong. But there was a manic start from the situation there. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I did try and cover all the areas of the track as much as possible. I try and get everyone's TV camera view so they'll get the sponsors, whatever happens here, for all the drivers here tonight. But there were so many battles. The main talking point was the AI, which Watkins and Partridge and Palmy and Coleman and anyone else in the admin stuff have agreed that there'll be the unranked lobbies from next season, which is understandable and wise decision. But the drivers who were affected, they have apologised. As you know, I know it's only first race. It could have been worse. It could have been the last race, and it could have cost a title or podium, or maybe a title for the constructors or drivers, depending on what happens here. But yeah, but brilliant drive from Coleman to hold on to first. You got Hazard, but on that Gaza, try and do everything possible, but he had a knock at the start. He went from second to third and then shot right back down to last, and then he shot right back up to second after the last few laps. So he done well to get. He's one of my drivers of the day. But Texas he's another driver of the day. He moved up 9 places before, obviously before Gaza. With his recovery drive, so those two drivers are my drivers of the day. I haven't decided which one yet. I will probably pick one before we finish anyway. And Matthew did a fantastic battle with Nellis, and Nellis did a fantastic drive from what I saw. Some great battles, great overtake moves, but Matty took it with ease and took it with the podium stuff in third place. But I do feel sorry for the debutant team of SHR boys, who I think it could have been a close battle. Same with Cooper as well. Cooper did a great time of 122.9 on the hard tyres, and considering I said that you need to hit the 20s on the softs, that is a cracking time for the hard tyres to be in. And he did a brilliant drive, but Cooper must be absolutely livid with the AI drivers, which I don't blame him, to be fair. But from what I saw, there's been a few incidents left, right and centre from what I saw, but at the end of the day, it's the first race of the season and everyone's all trying to get themselves all geared up and ready to go, and I think this is going to be one of the closest battles of the season. I think there'll be a close battle for the drivers, and I think there'll be a close battle for the constructors as well. But like I said, and also last reminder as well, as I said earlier at the start of the stream, as a commentator, I can't always go to catch every single incident in every single way with one commentator with 20 drivers. So if I do offend in any way, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm seeing on my screen. So I can't judge from your screen's point of view. If anyone says, oh, he's drive fine, I can't say that because I'm watching it from my point of view and everyone else is watching it from my point of view. So I'll be questioned on to say, well, why didn't you spot that and stuff. So if I offended you, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, that's my commentary stuff. That's my opinion at the end of the day, and I hope you enjoy the stream, guys. That's all I ask for, and enjoy it. That's all I ask for, guys. And always remember, always remember, stay classy. cheers for that, guys. I'll speak to you soon. See you next week for round 2 of the CWC Racing League, the F3 League. Ta-ra a bit. Bye-bye.